Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on the new Morphe Foundation. I know I am super late when uploading this. It's been out for a while. Again, I've just had a lot going on, like a lot of bad for me, so I've been trying to just, get myself together, and I feel like every time I try to do that, it just doesn't work. So I'm really sorry that my videos have been so delayed and so behind, and it's just trying to find the time to edit on top of trying to find a car, and just dealing with all the stress that I'm dealing with has been really hard. So enough of that, so let's jump into the video. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscription button so you can be updated every time I upload, and bell icon. And I would really appreciate it if you became part of the Victoria Angels family. It's so funny because I'm wearing a Victoria's Secret shirt right now, and my name's Victoria. To start this off, I'm going to be using all Morphe stuff on my face today. I already did my eyes, but I did use the Morphe eyeshadow primer, which I do recommend. It is a great drugstore primer, but my all-time favorite is the MUA one, which I have talked about, and I will link it below. But I think they discontinued it. But the Morphe one is a great eyeshadow primer. I'm going to start my face today with the Morphe Foundation Primer. This is Revitalizer. This one blurs and softens imperfections, and it makes your skin feel moisturized. My skin is super dry, especially because it's been the winter, so I definitely need some moisture, but they do have different ones. I did purchase another one, which is for smoothing as well. It definitely, I could tell right away by putting it on that it does feel moisturizing. It has a slightly creamy texture to it, instead of some primers which are either like sticky and greasy. This one doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel greasy, it just feels very like creamy. It feels creamy. It feels like you're kind of putting lotion on your face. And I can see a little bit of blurring going on. Not like impeccable. I definitely do notice a big difference from when I first started, so that's a plus. And it smells good. And I definitely do feel moisturized. But like my skin is so dry that it just sucks it up. Like it doesn't even matter that I put it on my face. My face is just gonna suck it in. And I drink like a decent amount of water. I never used to, but I'm drinking a lot more water and I still feel so dehydrated. I'm going to use the Morphe Foundation. The shade I got is F1.40. Now, it says it's a full coverage foundation. This is 30 milliliters for 1 fluid ounces. And I believe this was $20. I'm probably wrong, but I'll put it up here. I have to see how it comes out, because sometimes it seems like a lot, but it really isn't, or sometimes it seems like a little, but it's a lot. So we will see. There is a test online, so if you're interested in purchasing the Morphe Foundation, there is a test online that you can take that they will try to match your color. So the reason why I got the F140 is because that is what Morphe recommended, by going through steps with me, asking what color my veins are, things like that. Now I'm very fair. There's different levels. So we'll see if the Morphe test is correct when we apply this to my face. But if you don't know what color to get, I definitely recommend taking the test, because it's just interesting to see what they say. But we'll see if they're even correct with me. It looks a little yellow, which is making me a little nervous. But let's not be negative yet. So my beauty blender is already pre-dampened. I like to dampen my beauty blenders with either setting sprays or priming sprays. But typically I do setting sprays because I feel like it just locks everything in more. So this is a little yellow, but as we're blending, like, it doesn't look yellow. I'm not liking how it's laying on the skin. I feel very patchy, to be honest with you. Like, I can see it already, like, breaking apart. I don't know. I'm gonna hope that the powder saves me. That's what my hope is. We're gonna re-wet our beauty blender. Maybe it's not wet enough with the Morphe setting spray. It's like hairspray. Let's just see if maybe... Okay, not sure yet. Let's just give it a little more time. Okay, it's a little better. Not really, I'm lying. I'm just hopeful. I think that's what this is at this moment. Hope. Since I'm in a little bit of a hurry to color correct under my eyes where my veins are, this is something I would probably do for the rest of my life. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Correcting Concealer Stick. This is great in a pinch because it's just something you can draw on really quickly instead of liquid, like working it out, because with liquids you really have to like work them into the skin, blend them into the skin, go over them with like a setting spray or moisture to kind of lock everything in. So I'm just going to draw where my veins are under my eye and massage that in, and then we'll be back. This is also new. This came out a couple months ago. I'm using the shade C1.25. I'm also going to use it to highlight. We'll see how that goes. I wanted to buy the translucent setting powder to finish underneath my eye where I concealed, but they were out of stock. So I'm just going to set my face in a second with their overall setting. The coverage of the concealer is decent. I mean, it's not caking yet, which is a positive. I mean, I have to say their concealer is not too bad. I mean, this eye isn't, isn't as bad as this side. The concealer that the more you put on, the more it builds up, because I just put like another coat on and I feel a lot better than I did when I just applied one coat. Like I feel like it covers more with multiple coats, so it's one of those concealers that you kind of have to build up. It's not terrible for a drugstore concealer, but I've used better, so I'm not like super impressed with it. So I purchased the Morphe setting powder. This is called Filter Effect Finishing Powder. I purchased filter number 3, and it's this shade. I'm using my Heavenly Powder brush from IT Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna do my whole face first, and then I'll go in under my eye. I'm gonna use my really small beauty blender to get into this little area. I feel like this setting powder is doing nothing. Like as I'm putting it on, I feel like I'm putting nothing on. It's very sheer. Okay, not terrible, not fantastic. I'll be right back in a little bit. I'm going to go do my brows and put some bronzer and blush on. And then I'm going to check back in with you guys. And then we're going to see how this wears in a few hours as well. And I'll be doing check-ins. Today I am going car shopping. So yeah. But I will be right back because I'm going to pop on some brows and pop on some blush so I don't look dead. So before I apply my bronzer and my blush, I just wanted to show you like how cakey this foundation is. Like, do you see my pores? Like you can see it all in here, like it's all creasing. I mean, it covered like my face, but you can see like it's not smooth. And even under my eye, like you can see like the concealer right there like creasing. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna survive all day. Like this is just gonna be a disaster. Well, maybe the blush and the bronzer will hold it together, so I'll be back. Guys, I don't know how I'm gonna go through the day like this. Like, it made my blush and my bronzer look so bad and so patchy. Like, oh my god. And my under eyes are creasing so bad. And it's only been 10 minutes. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna survive this day. Like, right now, I just wanna go wash it off. Like, I'm miserable. And I don't have time to do that. So, and I promised you guys I would show you how it wears throughout the day, but if it looks like this now, imagine what it's gonna look like by tonight. Oh god, wish me luck. Okay guys, so I just got home from the car dealer. I look so bad. I'm so tired. It is so late right now, but I just wanted to show you like how the foundation wore throughout the day and kind of how it looks. And as you can tell, it looks terrible. It's starting to like peel everything. Like, it doesn't even look like the coverage is holding up. Like, my skin is starting to show through. I'm all splotchy. Like, this is probably the worst foundation I have ever used. I should not be this splotchy. And, like, under my eye, like, even the concealer is terrible. Like, it's only been a few hours, and, I mean, you can already see my bags. You can see everything. I mean, it's terrible. Like, I knew when I left the house that it was going to be bad, but, like, this is a whole new level of bad. Like, ugh. Like, look at that. It's falling apart. So, do not get the Morphe foundation. If you've thought about getting it or trying it, it is not worth your money. Please just go buy, like, drugstore Neutrogena foundation or Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Those are both really good. Or the Maybelline Superstay. Great foundation, but do not invest in the Morphe foundation. It is absolutely terrible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until I hear or see you guys next time, bye.